Impact segment tonight. The Clinton Foundation is run by Bill and Hillary Clinton along with their daughter Chelsea. Over the past few years, it has received millions of dollars from Arab countries that suppress women. Mr. Clinton was asked about that over the weekend.
The UAE gave us money. Do we agree with everything they do? No, but they're helping us fight ISIS. My theory about all this is disclose everything and then let people make their judgments.
Now, that controversy comes on the heels of Hillary Clinton's private email brouhaha, word of the day. Joining us now from Washington, Democratic strategist Janice Fuentes. Here in New York, co-host of the 5 Dana Perino. Now, if you were the spokesperson for Hillary Clinton, and I want to remind that Miss Dana was a spokesperson for President Bush the Younger, how would you fend this stuff off?
Well, first of all, you have to get your facts straight. That's the absolute most important thing, is to know all of the facts and understand them well.
But what if Mrs. Clinton wouldn't tell you all the facts?
Well, then you can't do your job. And at that point, it's not that you have to agree with them, but you have to have all the facts so that you can know. One of the things that's happened to the State Department and the White House over the past 2 weeks is they have tried to answer questions about these stories.
Yeah.
And then they've been proven wrong within about 48 hours because new facts come out. So that's why I'm saying the fact pattern, that's the most important thing. But you, Dana Perino,
could not demand of a president or a presidential contender tell me the facts. You have to trust that when they give you stuff, that's it. You can't go, where? You can't do that.
Well, if you want to double check it with somebody, then I learned this actually from Marlin Fitzwater, who was press secretary to Reagan and George Bush 41. You ask the Secretary of Defense the same question that you ask the National Security Advisor in separate rooms. If they give you the same answer, you're good to go to the podium. If they don't, there's a problem.
All right. Now, Janice, how would you defend Hillary Clinton?
Well, I would say it's a little brouhaha, to use your word. Why is this a story? Is this a story because they're being very transparent and all of that information is in the foundation's website? They do not have to disclose and be as transparent as they are. And in fact, they don't even take anonymous donations, which it's allowed.
All right, the donation
foundation.
Story, I don't think that's going to be the big thing here. I think it's going to be the email story. Donation story that people can, as the president said, you can make up your own mind whether you're hypocrites or not by taking the money. Okay. But the email story now, that becomes problematic if it's a drip, drip, drip stuff. More come out.
Of course, it could hurt her, and it could hurt any candidate if this becomes, as you say, a bigger story. Is it going to be a bigger story? Are there missing emails that are so important to national security? We know she didn't get hacked. It would have made the news already. We know that the emails, she's dying to release them. So let's wait and see the facts. But let me tell you something.
I think it's fair to wait and see, but there's already a gap. Brought out by Congressman Gowdy, who's going to be on Megyn's show after this, about the day that she traveled to Libya. There's no emails that came out on that, and it's inconceivable she wouldn't have any.
But let's make a bet. For those candidates, those voters that could be persuadable, I guarantee you that those who can be persuaded are not going to make their judgment on Hillary Clinton based on the email fiasco. They will not on November 2016.
I think it will have an effect. Look. Janice is right, and this is an emotional candidacy. All right, Hillary Clinton is a known commodity, and people who like her are going to like her whether she turns over the emails or not. But it is the 20% in the middle that are going to make the call on who the next president is. And I think the email thing is going to resonate if there's more stuff here.
It's going to resonate because, look, if there was a good answer to the email question, they would have answered it last week. We are now at the 10th day into this story. Today, the CNN reports that Hillary Clinton will answer questions about this within the next 48 hours. To me, that says that they're still trying to figure out not only how to answer the first question, but it's the second and third questions that they might not be able to answer. And then you're talking possible real problems, maybe even illegal issues surrounding these emails. To me, that's fairly black and white. And that gets down to the trust factor. People might like her very much, but when it comes down to trusting her, that 20% that might be persuadable.
Well, there's also what else kicks in, Janice, is the you get exhausted. The Clintons will wear you out. And that I think is going to be a factor. Last word.
Well, I don't think there's a fatigue factor when the coverage is so aggressive. In fact, I think that it's true what you said. She elicits very high emotions on both ends. And let's wait to see what happens. And give her a break, for crying out loud. Let her come out with the facts.
Okay, but the facts have to be verified, and that's the problem. I would rather see Mrs. Clinton not give the press conference and testify under oath in front of the congressional committee. That's what I would like to see. Ladies, thank you.